Ever wonder why some people blow up in life while others, just as smart and talented, stay stuck in the same spot? Most of the time, it's not about intelligence or luck. It's about habits. Today's story is about a young boy named Arav, and his journey proves one powerful truth. Small daily actions, done consistently, can completely change your life. Once upon a time, in a quiet little Indian town called Chandampur, there lived a boy named Arav. The town was surrounded by green fields and twisty narrow streets. Life moved slow there. Arav was smart, creative, and full of big dreams. He wanted to be somebody, successful, respected, the kind of guy people looked up to. He pictured himself standing on a stage, speaking to a crowd, or walking confidently into a big office like he owned the place. But there was one major problem. Arav was lazy, like next level lazy. Every morning, his mom would bang on his door and yell, "Arav, wake up! The sun's already out. The day's not waiting for you." And every morning, Arav would groan, "Just 5 more minutes." Then roll back under the blanket, dreaming about success instead of doing anything about it. Still, Arav admired the people around him. He watched shopkeepers grinding all day, treating customers with patience. He saw teachers giving everything to their students. He noticed the police officer walking tall, disciplined, and proud in his uniform. Arav wanted that life. But wanting wasn't the same as working. One day he promised himself he'd study hard. The next day, he'd spend hours flying kites or playing cricket with friends. Big dreams. Zero consistency. On the edge of town lived an old man named Gopal Kaka, a retired army officer. Everyone knew him for his discipline and wisdom. Every morning, before sunrise, Gopal Kaka was already up, sweeping his yard, watering plants, doing push-ups, reading a book. Same routine. Every single day. One afternoon, Arav stopped and watched him. Finally, he asked, "Kaka, why do you do the same thing every day? Don't you get bored? Don't you ever want to sleep in?" Gopal Kaka smiled, wiped the sweat from his face, and said, "Arav, habits are like seeds. Whatever you plant today grows tomorrow. You might not see results right away, but one day your habits will either feed you or leave you struggling. Success isn't luck. It's the small things you do over and over." That hit Arav hard. That night, he couldn't sleep. He thought about all the things he quit halfway. The unfinished projects. Half-read books. Dreams he walked away from. What if success wasn't about talent? What if it was about showing up every day, even when you didn't feel like it? The next morning, Arav woke up before sunrise. His body hated it. Every part of him wanted to stay in bed. But he remembered Kaka's words. He washed his face, tied his shoes, and stepped outside. The morning air was cold and quiet. He started running. At first, he barely made it 200 meters before he was gasping for air. His legs burned. His chest felt like it was on fire. But he didn't quit. Day after day, he ran, slowly getting stronger, faster, sharper. After a week, he added another habit, studying 1 hour every day. He didn't post about it, didn't tell anyone, didn't flex. He just did the work. Weeks turned into months. Some days were rough. He was tired. His mind wandered. Friends tempted him to skip his routine. But he remembered this. Consistency beats motivation every time. Slowly, discipline stopped feeling forced. His mind got sharper. His body stronger. His confidence grew. People noticed. One day, his friend Sonu asked, "Bro, how did you change so much? You used to be the laziest guy I knew." Arav smiled and said, "I didn't change overnight. I just did small things every day until they became who I am." Then came the big moment. A competitive scholarship was announced, testing students physically and academically. Most students panicked, cramming, stressing, freaking out. Arav stayed calm. On test day, dozens of students lined up. The whistle blew. Some sprinted fast and burned out. Others quit early. Arav ran steady, controlled, confident. Months of daily habits carried him through. Then came the written exam. While others struggled, Arav leaned on what he built, 1 hour a day, every day. When the results came out, Arav ranked among the top students. He ran straight to Gopal Kaka, eyes full of tears. Kaka, I did it. I didn't think I could. You were right. Gopal Kaka smiled and said, motivation gets you started. But habits keep you going when motivation disappears. From that day on, Arav became an example to everyone. He told others the truth. You don't change your life with massive moves. You change it with small daily actions. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Read a few pages. Walk 10 minutes. Write one goal down. Years later, Arav became a respected professional. Successful, grounded, grateful. And he never forgot the lesson. Big results don't come from sudden inspiration. They come from patience, habits, and consistency. So remember this. Your future is being written by the small things you do every single day. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start small. Start now. Because success isn't about being extraordinary. It's about showing up every day, no matter how small the effort. Motivation lights the fire. Habits keep it burning. Fire